in this Cal Bears football program.
A 4-1 Cal team coming off an inspired come-from-behind win on the road last week. They handed off on the first play.
If Duke makes Cal one-dimensional, it's going to be really tough for this offense tonight.
Second down and long. Bears have been slow starters of late, trying to get off to a better start. Songa Polatele just zips one in there. Man. After the first down pass, Cal throws it for the second straight time, and that one's complete to Tron Grizel.
Quarterback.
Just a gain of a couple of yards, though, on first down. First possession of the game and facing a 3rd down and 2 with their outstanding young quarterback who swings it out left side to Jesus, who's been a great quarterback matchup in this game tonight. And 2 undefeated teams in conference play. There's a completion to the tight end who's become a big-time playmaker, Mason Minnick.
Second level, great throw and catch for an explosive gain.
So that's 5 straight completions for Songa Polatele to start this game. He completes another one in a lot of traffic. That was in both directions than the ACC. And these 2 teams are positioned to have a really good year. This is a big game on both sides. Songa Polatele somehow got that one between 2 defenders.
Blitz, and just an excellent throw by the true freshman quarterback.
Now a bad snap, and Songa Polatele's got a
shifts. He's doing motions. He's presenting a lot of eye candy to this Duke defense right now.
And they ran the ball on the first play of the drive, and since then it's been all through the air. They run it for a second time, and a really nice run.
Raphael has certainly taken the reins of that position.
Under center for the 1st and goal snap. And they'll hand it off to Raphael. Stutter step move. He had nowhere to go. Just fought to get back.
Williams and Vincent Anthony need to come up big here tonight for this Blue Devil defense.
You saw a shot of the Blue Devil quarterback, Darian Mensah, on the sideline. This has been a 10-play, 5.5-minute drive already to start this game. Play fake. Songa Polatele surveying. Throws. Caught. Touchdown. And maybe the next Cal great in football is playing quarterback tonight for the Bears. 7-0 Cal, getting the ball for the second time after a very impressive first drive. Songa Polatele is going to play fake, go down the left sideline. Grizel, and he goes up and catches it.
Grizel just doing an excellent job of high pointing that football and bringing it in.
That was pretty good defense. Now a flag thrown right in the middle of the.
Who certainly made an impact early on in the season for this Duke defense.
So one thing we've learned in the first few minutes of this game, pressure comes quickly, and Songa Polatele takes a hit. 20. We'll see if Cal runs a couple plays at least to try to get into good field goal position. Raphael alongside his quarterback, who stands in the pocket across the middle. A huge hit, but Jordan King got some stuff to figure out. So the catch, the penalty, it's 1st and goal Cal, already leading 7-0. Raphael, a little stutter step move, and gets down to the Duke hustling defensive players at the last moment onto the field. They don't look particularly organized for this play. Under center, they're going to pitch it to Raphael. Gets a block. Touchdown Cal. All right, well, I mean, that Big 12, Texas Tech, they look really good. Everybody else, I mean, it is a jumble. Sort of feels like the ACC where you got Miami. And
then you start saying, well, who's next? Is it Virginia? Is it Georgia Tech? Is it one of these 2 teams here tonight? It's going to be fun to watch.
Songa Polatele just a little bit behind, but
it start tonight.
15 drops in the first 5 games. It's only felt like 50, I think, to Cal fans. 1st and 10 Bears. Songa Polatele back to pass, going deep again down the right sideline, incomplete. That was a senior from Beaumont, Texas. Now on 2nd down, a handoff straight ahead. Raphael outside the 35.
Chance to kind of take over a game as a defensive front.
Duke loves to bring pressure. They do bring an extra rusher. Songa Polatele dissects the defense and finds Jordan King for another.
Every man is up. Anyone can go in there. This linebacking core is certainly being tested on here early in this ball game.
They are definitely up against a hot quarterback. Raphael just got tackled.
Tell you, defensive coordinator Jonathan Padkey is also a position coach for the linebackers on the sideline. He's been extremely engaged on the iPad and talking to those guys.
Songa Polatele, what a pass off his back foot. He was just buying time. 13 of 15, 168 yards. 4 of those 20-plus yard pass plays already that Wilcox was talking to us about. Now toward the end zone, incomplete. A little bit of contact
here tonight.
I'm glad you said that. Second down at 10. And that one is incomplete. This time the flag is thrown. Coaches, I think, in the country, Justin Wilcox. Then you got Harsin and Nick Rolovich on the offensive side. 2 really good offensive minds, former head coaches. Songa Politele rolling out, looking to throw. He'll keep it and get tackled at about the 10. Plus, you want to get back to throwing the ball around.
Yeah, Cal fans can breathe a sigh of relief.
He's going to hand it off here. Raphael, some tough running, still going with some help from his offensive lineman, still pushing, and he gets down inside.
Can pick up a first down here.
They will. Raphael stretches. That's, in fact, Johnson, and it's a touchdown.
It's one of 100 examples of why this young man is so special, but that was in the game's biggest moment, fourth quarter comeback, and that is why they won on the road last week against Boston College.
Raphael starting to do some work on the ground, breaking tackles out to midfield. Kendrick Raphael.
Right now, it's all things Cal.
That feels like a real problem for the Blue Devils. Songa Politele in the pocket, going downfield, and it is intercepted. He threw it into double coverage. Intercepted one of those young Duke defenders, bringing it back into Cal territory. That's Andrew.
There, Darian Mensah coming over from Tulane.
Cal gets the ball back. They hand it off. Raphael was swallowed up for a loss.
Will bounce back after a turnover. I'm really anxious to see what Songa Politele does here on this drive.
Tight end Mini went in motion. Duke looked like they jumped. So Songa Politele might have a free play. And that one is intercepted if it's much more on our Lexus halftime report. So the Cal offense back on the field. And again, pressured. I mean, right away, that was a 4-man rush. That incompletion meant they didn't have to use one. 1:06 on the clock. Songa Politele is going to dump it short, and it's dropped. Raphael had it here. Big play for the Bears. 3rd and 10.
Duke showing pressure.
Pressure comes, and Songa Politele is on the run. He goes down. Elliott Shopper's having a big first.
Wants to bring more pressure and continue to get him to the ground if they can.
Good points and good concentration by Stormy. The referee tried to interrupt her as she was giving us all that info. She didn't skip a beat.
You have a true freshman in Elliott Shopper who has stepped up big time for this Duke defense, number 31.
Now across the first down.
Both those two playing really well inside tonight for the Blue Devils.
Songa Politele toss left side, and good pursuit from the Duke defense. Man, they read that play all the way.
Them down and get them running side to side.
You see those numbers too. You need your young quarterback to build up some confidence again. 0 for his last 4, including an interception. Plus he's been sacked 3 times. That one was caught. Oh my goodness, what a catch. 3 drives all went for touchdowns. Pressure coming. Songa Politele scrambling, looking downfield. He'll throw, and he whistles one in there to his tight end Mini for a first down and more. Mason Mini, who had the big catch at the end of the game.
When it's desperately needed by this Cal offense.
He's turning into a big-time playmaker at that tight end spot. That was 28 yards for the Bears. Now Songa Politele, quick release to Jesus, got tackled immediately.
Justin Wilcox, and he's been excellent this year.
Second down and long. Little pump fake. Now the throw is going to be intercepted. He did not see Chandler.
Thank you
to the Moors.
Thank you to the Moors and all the other brave men and women out there that keep us safe. Thank you.
First down, Cal getting the ball back to Cal offense.
Was Bega tricks and find a way to get his quarterback in offense back into rhythm on this drive.
Jordan King came in motion. Second down and 8. Songa Politele pressured immediately, and he tried to get away as he was going to the ground.
Give some extra time for my quarterback to deliver the football down the field.
And that graphic just so illustrates what we've been talking about. Songa Politele in the pocket, and he'll be sacked again. Now that time he had a little, and nobody went home happy. Who likes a tie?
You still think you can get a program for 50 cents?
I don't think so. The Bears needing something on off the line quickly. hand it off again. Raphael this time trying to run right, and he'll get stopped after a gain of patience. Cal getting organized. Got plenty of time on the play clock. Songa Politele slings it in there to Mitty, the tight end, and with that extra fight, he does get the first down. Duke continues to dominate, I think, up front. Raphael will get another carry, and he gets maybe a yard on first.
You're better than that. You know what to do. Holding up strong here so far to get this drive going.
Mississippi State transfer. He kind of got pushed backwards on that play. Now a completion and a penalty flag thrown back near the 330. Kobe Smith is 220 pounds. Now maybe he's a little bigger than that.
Just poor technique.
Exactly. You lose that size advantage. Sidearm throw and dropped. Drop receivers.
JKS cannot make a bad series worse. He needs to be smart with the football here and allow his punter to change the field position.
Pressure. I mean, it was a two-man rush, and it got to Songa Politele. Throws it across the middle. Johnson catches, but is tackled short.
Jesus, but he reads the quarterback's eyes. He falls off late and makes another game-changing play for the Blue Devils.
Play fake on first down for Cal. Songa Politele. The running game is really not a big
on offenses once they got into ACC play, and this is one of the best defenses in the country right now at taking the football away.
That slant low to DeJesus.
The veteran presence in the wide receiver room. He's won a ton of 50-50 balls this year.
He'll throw to Grizel, who turns it upfield but can't get away. It's
a special story. He has certainly earned everything he has gotten, everything along the way. Plays with a chip on his shoulder. Leadership and tangibles are absolutely off the charts.
Meanwhile, Songa Politele, this is the story of the game. The Cal offensive line cannot block.
He's going to get rewarded with the sack. But those front four, they have been relentless here in the second half tonight. So disruptive.
Raphael catches out of the backfield and will dive forward and get enough for.
But you got to give a lot of credit to this Duke defense.
They've just dominated him up front. And in the backfield again, Anthony. Songa Politele, that one juggled, and it worked out well for Raphael. Caught it out of the air and somehow gets a Cal first down. That one tipped and intercepted. Went through the hands of Johnson and Shopper, who's going to give Devin Brown some snaps back there. The Ohio State transfer, the kid that when he committed to Cal, most people thought, well, that'll be, he had a lot of experience at Ohio State. He threw 3 interceptions, not all on him. Had the incredible start. He was just making one spectacular pass after another.
We all know the talent that the kid has. He's shown it a couple times this year. He'll be just fine, but he's got some big lessons to learn in this game.
Brown throws it right to Duke. So there's the 4th Blue Devils interception.